And when you go in and you go hard like you do, it's like sickening grimacing. Because as a high value man that I am, we know the things that we need to listen to and the things that we need to just let slide when it comes to women being in their feminine energy and dealing with a lot of the stuff that you deal with. So I got, I'm your friend and I love you like a play cousin, but I'm gonna give you the smoke when you do give me the opportunity to.
That's fine, but I feel like black women don't have the opportunity to be in their feminine because black men collectively are too feminine, and there has to be balance.
No, you guys make poor choices in men, and now you want to complain all black men are crap. And there are black men who make very good money that you could date, but you just don't want to conform and actually be feminine women instead of being masculine women, being feminists. I have a hard time taking Cynthia G seriously because she was talking about black men are beta males, but you slept with Robert Perkins, who's also a beta male with a bunch of baby mothers, and now you're what, baby mother number 6, baby mother number 5. I just don't take her seriously.
Balance between feminine and masculine. And since black men refuse to be masculine, it's once again leaving black women to fill that void, just like we got to fill the void of the father, the protector,
You fill that void due to the poor choices you had in men. Period.
the provider, the builders of the community because they refuse to do it. But what do you mean when you say you're Kevin Samuels' proxy? Because that's
There are plenty of black entrepreneurs, male black entrepreneurs, that you could possibly look up online and find that there are a lot of them who make good money. Okay? The point is that they say all this stuff because talking about the black men that they picked that are acting feminine, the black men that they picked are not willing to take care of their kids, the black men that they picked are not willing to take responsibility, the black men that they picked, the black men that Cynthia talks about probably wouldn't even want to date her because of her attitude. And they're probably in a different tax bracket that she probably will not be able to get into.
sugar booty.
Say that one more time.
You do know that's the whole sugar booty, right?
Well, one, I don't believe that Kevin's gay. I believe that I think that he has a lot of feminine mannerisms. Just like there's a lot of women that have masculine mannerisms, but they don't make him a bulldozer.
So let me ask you something. How many straight men have you seen the gay community keep coming out saying that he's gay? How many times have you seen that happen with straight men?
So if I can be candid with you,
Okay, my thing is this. Okay, you all want to call him gay. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of you liberal black women, not all black women, liberal black women, support the LGBT community. Okay? So the only reason it's not the fact that he's gay that's the problem. It's the fact that he is telling you the truth about yourselves and you don't like it. So you want to call him gay. Like I said, if he was gay, what would it matter? Because the majority of liberal black women support the LGBTQ community. What does it matter if he is? But the fact that you're mad because he's not kissing your backside like many other black gay men are, okay, that he's telling the truth. And if he is gay and he has experience being around black women, then that gives him the edge to talk about black women because and what they need to correct on the ones who are liberal and feminist and don't know, you know, they're just toxic and out of their minds. He has an edge to tell you what's up with you, and he knows the games you play. He knows the crap that you pull, and he knows how to shut it down. This is why you're mad at him.
I've only seen two cloud chasing content creators say that Kevin Samuels was gay. One was a comedian, and I think he was the fat guy that was like people in Atlanta been knew who he was. He was a cloud chasing comedian. And then the other guy, the white guy that you claim, he actually has a playlist on his platform where he tries to expose men for being gay. And this is the thing about the gay community. A lot of gay community.
If they expose a man for being gay, it's probably because he's gay.
No. Let me explain what I mean. Let me go enough further. what happens is that the same way a lot of men try to get at women and they feel like they can game women and they can break women, gay men do the same thing with other straight men. That's why they like masculine men. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying anything against Kevin. He is a colleague of mine. He is a constituent of mine. I'm not throwing shade. I just would not say he's very masculine with his manner.
And he's not masculine, he's feminine, and he himself, out of his own mouth, he said people have been saying he's gay since grade school. So I don't think that anybody is just saying that he's gay because they're discrediting him. They're saying that he's gay because he is likely gay. If people have been saying this all through his life, nobody can come and say, oh, well, these people are clout chasing and mad and discrediting him before because he's so right when he's not. Okay, well, explain to me then why.
Here's the thing. I don't agree with everything Kevin Samuel says, especially telling women to give it up, to give up sex when they want to just save themselves from marriage. I don't agree with that. But other things he has talked about with patriarchy and gender roles and stuff, he is right. He is right. And a lot of these women don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear about themselves being talked about, how modern women are acting the fool, how they want to be the man and woman in the relationship, how they want the right to my body, my choice. But when it comes to making a decision to have irresponsible sex, and now they're a single mother, now they had somebody got to take care of my kids, or the man leaves. Now she don't want to take responsibility. I'm sorry. It's just, this is the nonsense that comes out of Cynthia G's mouth.
He said that people have been saying he was gay since he was in grade school. Were the grade school people, were they discrediting him too?
No, I'll get to that point when I finish making my second one before you interrupt me. But what I was saying is that my second point is that there is a culture of gay men that will go after straight men to try to break them or to try to get them. I think they call it the term trade or something.
There's also undercover gay black men who don't want to come out and say they're gay. There's also a culture.
I don't know all the details of it, but what I do know is that they have that. So that being said, that discredits them. So when you say that they're coming out, so first I'm answering the question you said about the gay community. The only two people that I've seen have been, one a comedian and the other is somebody that has made it his business to go out and try to exploit, or not exploit, I don't know what the word, trying to trick men. You know what I'm saying? Like how trannies treat men or whatever. That's kind of what it was his thing. I think if you look at his content, he kind of does that. So just answering that now, to answer the thing about the thing of trade school, not trade school, but in grade school is in the South, like for me, I'm African, right? So I was an African booty scratcher all through school. Kids are cool. And if you have people that are 60s, you have people that are now I would, like I said, he's feminine.
No, here's the thing though. Kids in school don't generally tease people all through your school by calling you gay. Kids are mean. They will call you African booty scratchers. They'll call you nappy head. They'll call you chicken heads. In all of my school days, I've never heard anybody call one person consistently gay throughout that school unless they actually were gay. I've never seen that happen, ever.
Now, being from the South, and coming from the hood, coming from the ghetto, I see it all the time. If you cry, they say, oh, you were gay. That's why they say you need to man up. So if somebody cries or somebody is sensitive or somebody is soft, someone's ability to be sensitive, soft, to have a anger management issue or to have Asperger's has nothing to do with their sexual proclivity. But in the African American community,
because he's actually gay. They could be saying that too, because he's actually gay.
They could. Now they could, but I personally don't believe he's gay. I believe that he's very feminine. And there's nothing wrong with that. That still is not this.
You don't think there's anything wrong with a feminine man? There's nothing wrong with a feminine man who's been called gay his entire life, who had a male glitch in a bed, who's asking men how big their dick is, and who was a cheerleader in high school. That's normal? That's typical of black men for you? If you've been considering homeschooling.
Yeah, those things are questionable. I will say that those things are questionable. All right. I will have to say that.
For women that is
Okay, being a cheerleader in high school, all that stuff, that is questionable. It is questionable, you know. So there's been pics of Kevin, with what is that? Pink fur jacket, with a purse. Um Look, I'm just going to be honest, man. I mean, the thing is like there are things that are kind of suspect with him. However, the things he talks about, okay, are true. All right. He has points when it comes to modern women. He has points when it comes to modern black women. Okay. And because he's not kissing the modern black woman's backside, this is why there's such an uproar. This is why there's such an uproar with Hot 97. There's such an uproar with many of the women in mainstream media and social media. They can't stand him. There's women trying to put voodoo spells on Kevin Samuels because he's telling the truth about modern women, especially modern black women, and the fact that, let's say he is gay. He has an edge because he's hung out with black women, okay? All through high school till now. Modern black women. And he knows the games they play. He knows the foolishness they play. So what does it matter? Because the majority of you modern black women support LGBTQ. But you find it offensive if they don't kiss your backside. Again. Plus, some of you, these black female feminists, some of you guys are bisexual. Some of you guys are lesbian. Okay. Some of them are trying to hit on you and they're masculine. You guys don't have a problem with that for some reason. Wondering.
feminine, so that's a false equivalency.
And you have a problem with, you don't have a problem with those type of women in your ranks. Those masculine type of women, deranged type of women. No problem with that at all.
I need to know the equivalency of a black man who's been called gay all through his life. He was a male cheerleader during an era where it wasn't even the only time you were a cheerleader if you were openly gay as a man. He had a male glitch in his bed. He's going around asking men where the big dick's at, and ain't nobody seen this man tied to no woman since his ex-wife. So all of it is adding up to him being gay. And I know this is something that black men struggle with because they see Kevin Samuels.
I don't struggle with this. If Kevin Samuels has come out, he's gay, I was like, yeah, I was just waiting for you to tell me. Pretty much.
As their savior, although he's not saving anything. But I think if black men are going to run around talking about leaders and how black women need to choose better and have better discernment for men, then they should show some discernment and stop playing like a man who's obviously gay is not gay. Indian code, do we not have a huge issue in our community with black men being gay and pretending not to be? I call the undercover brother.
I do believe that
he lives in Atlanta.
Well, I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
Like right now, I live in the Dominican Republic, but I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. And so I do. Now, let me add some statistics to the situation. The reason why the gay population is as large as it is in Atlanta isn't because of Atlanta, it's because of the HBCU. What happens is that you have people like from Seattle, Washington, from New York, from Virginia, from Ohio, from Omaha, that are closeted gay men.
I know, but when I'm
to the HBCUs, so let me finish now. They'll go to the HBCUs where they can quote unquote feel like they're free, and that's when they try to live that lifestyle.
Right.
I don't know. There's not many men that I know
to be a sugar boo.
Say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
So basically, Kevin Samuels went to Atlanta from the numerous different states that he was in, so he could be free to be the undercover gay man that I suspect that he is.
I'm not going to say that, Cynthia. I'm not going to say that.
You don't have to. I'm saying it. I'm saying that.
Oh, dude grinning like an idiot. Look, okay. You know, gay or not, he's kicking a lot of facts. Exactly. And this is what like I said, this is what gets these black feminists mad. He's not kissing their backside. If Kevin Samuel was coming up, had a platform, and he was just agreeing with black women all the time, all right, these women would not have a problem with him. But because he's kicking facts, that's the issue. The issue that he's gay and he's not kissing black women's behind. That's the issue. That is the issue. They don't like the fact that he has an edge. They don't like the fact that he knows their business. He knows their dirty laundry. He sees past the foolishness, the excuses. He sees past the tears, okay, and the false victimhood. And he's giving it to them hardcore. Like many of the men in the manosphere have been doing that for years. But because it's him, oh no, he's supposed to be an ally for black women. He's supposed to be that way. That's in their mind, he's supposed to be an ally. What's wrong with you? Follow the program. And he's not. That's the thing. That's the issue. Dean Cole just grinning like grinning like an idiot. I mean, it's so easy to just go at her and just be like, look, Cynthia, majority of liberal black women love gay men. They support the LGBTQ. Could it be the fact that because he's not kissing your backside like many black gay men do, that's the real issue? The fact that he's spitting facts and not going along with the so-called program? Yeah, he's a clown. He's a clown. Because this is easily just be put on her like that. That's it. Majority of black liberal women who vote Democrat go for LGBTQ community. They support them. They like them. So what's the real issue here? The issue is he's spitting facts, or the fact that he's not kissing your backside. That's it. He's gay, not kissing black women's behind. Black women feel like queens when they're around these gay black men. The liberal black gay women. The liberal black women feel that way. I'm sorry. Liberal black women feel like queens in front of the LGBTQ community. Because that's the only people that's going to put up with their crap because they want to be black women. But when a man, period, gay or straight, tells them the truth about themselves, yeah, Dean Cole is a clown. When a black man, gay or straight, is telling the truth about the nonsense black women pull, that's when the issue is. That's when the problems start. And she has a problem with it. But you see, I can't take Cynthia G seriously. Yeah, she got some good hypothesis that if he's going down there to Atlanta, he could be in his true self like many of these undercover brothers are. Okay. I'm not for that. If you're going to be that, live your lifestyle. Don't be trying to trick people. Don't be trying to deceive women, period, too, into marrying them and deceiving them. Don't do that. Don't be going after straight men either. That's a big issue in the black community. That gotta stop. Yes, they do. They short circuit a lot. You know, most women, period. Yeah. Boy, I've had my fill of that. But tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe later.